On this episode of Get Out, Lana parties it up on the playa with her new BFF Sally, while Amy Lynn and Cherie go on a new age adventure at a sweat lodge. So follow Lana Taylor and her friends as we get out in Puerto del Cozumel, Mexico.
Today, Cherie and I are going to Cozumel to go to a sweat lodge.
To the ancient Mayans, historically, the island was a place that women used to come to do these rituals when they wanted to have a baby.
Okay, let me get up. No, I could go back for a little nap.
So we decided that we're going to find out exactly what the sweat lodge is.
Upon arriving to Cozumel, Cherie and I get in a taxi and head out to the sweat lodge. Now, the road to the sweat lodge is like nothing you've ever seen before. It is completely dirt, and I felt like we were going to some deserted, I don't even know what. But it was long and bumpy, and I was getting a little nervous.
The taxi takes us to this secret location, which they actually do these rituals. We meet this guy named Petrus who actually runs the sweat lodge. Hola.
Hola.
Hi.
How are you? I am Petrus.
Hi, Cherie.
Shireen.
Nice to meet you.
And
Amy Lynn, nice to meet you.
Emmeline, how are you?
Good.
Welcome to Cozumel.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Mayan lands.
Petrus is a really, really kind, gentle fellow.
You nervous? You look like excited, nervous,
I think a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
scared.
Amy Lynn and I are a little scared, okay?
Follow me, ladies, please.
We want to do this ritual, but we're thinking at the same time that it's something that's really quite personal and overtly historical, that it might actually not be a safe thing. Put my bum inside the seat.
Yeah?
Oh, look
There
at
you are.
that. Oh,
There you
oh
are.
man,
You want
this
me
is
here or
relaxing.
here?
The hand.
Thank you.
There you go. There you go. How are you feeling? Good? Comfortable?
Comfortable.
He puts our fears at rest by telling us loads of details about exactly what the sweat lodge does and the ritual that we're about to perform.
The rocks by themselves will heat the lodge. And of course, the steam that will be produced with the tea that we prepare.
One of the coolest things about Petrus is that he's just so knowledgeable about all the things that I didn't know about. And Amy and I have so many questions for him.
We work with the 4 elements of nature: water, air, earth, and fire. So these 4 elements satisfy everything we need. We don't need absolutely anything else to live but these 4 elements. And you know what? They're free.
Yeah.
The best things in life are free.
We don't have rivers on the island. We have the unique underground river system.
Yeah.
The cenotes, you know the cenotes?
Heard of them.
You've heard? You've never been in one? You will now. You will today.
Oh, okay.
Behind that big tree,
Wow.
we have that cenote, and we will be jumping in after the temazcal.
That sounds like we're gonna need
You will be asking for it.
What's the temperature of that?
Of the cenote?
Yeah.
Refreshing. The temperature is refreshing. Yeah. Let me give you a hand.
Oh, thanks.
Let me give you a hand. And I will change my clothes. And I will be with you in a minute. You have your bathing suit already on, and I will be with you
Perfect.
right in a minute.
Thanks.
After the orientation with Petrus, he led us into the fire circle, which was very ritualistic.
Right before we go inside the sweat lodge, Petrus shows us a circular path which we have to walk around clockwise, and he performs a ceremony where we honor the north, the south, the east, and the west.
North and the air. Energetic air. Powerful air.
We put our hands to our hearts and then our forehead, and then we change direction again. So we do this for each of the directions.
So we were just about to go inside the sweat lodge, the oven.
So excited
I
to
know.
get in this oven and release toxins and experience this energetic
The flow.
flow.
I'm kind of excited to see how hot it's gonna get. I know that we're
It's
gonna
gonna be so hot.
probably gonna go through some challenges in there, which will be really great for us, I
I'm
think.
already sweating.
Yeah.
It is out here.
That-
It's a hot day, so.
That hot rock outside was so hot. So if it's gonna be anything like that, then I'm sure that we're gonna get our sweat on.
Now, please, who shall we start with first? Sharing? Okay.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
So each of us learns a special chant in order to enter the sweat lodge.
Por mí
Por mí,
y por todas
por todas
mis relaciones.
relaciones.
Together. Oh, Meteo. And left and around.
It's really dark inside the sweat lodge. We can't barely see anything.
We close, and we need your help to close that door, the heaven's door, by asking for puerta del cielo. Heaven's door in Spanish, very loud. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Puerta del cielo!
Piedra caliente.
Second rock.
He uses this branch in order to dip into the water and spread the water all around the fire pit and onto Amy Lynn and myself.
Puerta de entrada!
Traditionally, you're supposed to do a sweat lodge session with no clothes on. So Amy Lynn and I, we remove some of our clothing and we proceed to follow Petrus in the ritual. Petrus took us through 4 different doors, and each of them have different sentimental meaning. There was this really cool part during the ceremony where we actually got given an instrument and we're taught to play the instrument according to the sound of our own voice. It was something that really connected with me. It felt almost like we were Cherokees in some kind of like little teepee, learning to play instruments for the first time, learning rhythm for the first time. The whole ritual was just something where you really get to visit each stage of your life and think about the consequences of your actions.
So we crawled out of the steam hut backwards, and it was nice to get a fresh breath of fresh air.
coming outside, you know, it was just so refreshing. It was so hot in there. It was a really different feeling exiting the lodge. I definitely felt a difference between the time I'd come in there and the time I'd come out. Reverential would be the word to describe how I felt. Really peaceful, quiet. I was almost speechless.
Petros had us walk down to the cenote, which is a cold plunge pool.
This is the place. This is the cenote.
After a sweat lodge session, you go to the cenote, you jump in, and everything that you've just experienced is cleansed.
There's no leeches.
You just jump in?
Yeah, jump in.
It wasn't very clean. It was brown. I have no idea what was in that water. I saw fish in there, but that's it. I didn't really want to know what was in there.
Cherie was so excited. She ran in and jumped right after Petros.
Oh, boy. It's cold. Just felt amazing to jump in after having that massive sweat.
Yeah, it's slippery.
When is that thing swimming?
I don't know.
Fishes.
Oh, there's spots.
However, when I was about to jump, it was just, I don't know. I have this thing about jumping into water. I have to kind of dip my toe in first.
1,
2.
Finally, I did. I jumped in, and it was cold. After the cenote cold plunge, we walked over to the fire once again to finish the ceremony and the ritual.
Just going through the process and doing this is something that I think every woman should do it at some point in their lives. And it's kind of cool that women get to do it, you know. I think that men are missing out.
Next time we're here in Cozumel, we'll definitely come back.
Yeah, come back and visit.
Let me know.
Absolutely.
This is your casa.
Thank you.
Mi casa is your casa.
Absolutely. Thank you very
you.
much.
Thank you.